Good evening, America. I'm Bill Bates, and I'm here to bring you your weekly dose of folks news. Thanks for listening. With Thanksgiving behind us, we're gearing up for the Christmas season, and there's no better display of the mad rush to get the perfect gift than Black Friday, where wives and mothers galore lined up outside the mall waiting anxiously to start their seasonal shopping. We had our own Liam Smith on the scene to capture the anticipation.
This is Liam Smith outside the Fayette Mall. I'm here with Mary Jones, mother of three, who's hoping for a chance at first dibs on all her children's favorites. Mary, what can you tell me about your experiences with Black Friday sales?
I freaking love Black Friday. You see, Liam, I'm what you might call a shopaholic. You know, like from that one movie. Anyway, I love Black Friday. I find the best sales on absolutely everything I could ever want.
You mean everything your kids could ever want, right?
What's that?
Your kids. You mean you love Black Friday because you can find everything your kids could ever want. Right, Mary?
Sure. For the kids. It's all about the kids. Hey, you line cutter. That's my spot. No one cuts in front of Mary Jones.
Next with us we have Robin Grace. Thank you for taking the time with me, Robin.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Liam.
So what brings you to all this mayhem this morning, Robin?
3 words, Liam. My little girl. She is the light of my life, and I will do anything to upstage my no-good cheating husband because there's no way he's going to have the better presents this year.
Okay, so you want to make your daughter's Christmas special, is that it?
Yeah, and I want to make it equally special for my jerk of a husband. I want him to remember this Christmas as the Christmas his wife had the better presents. Although when he looks back, he'll probably be saying his ex-wife.
Okay, thank you for that, Robin. This is Liam Smith reporting to you from Fayette Mall. Happy shopping!
And we thank Liam for that special report. We'll be right back with another story about Black Friday right after a word from our sponsors.
This Sunday, right here in Hazzard County Battledome, get ready to see the 2 biggest stars in pro wrestling go at it for the 5th time. Fancy Stan Pinansky versus the countywide heavyweight champion, Steamroller Jenkins.
Yay!
You're gonna need more than fancy footwork to get past this steamroller. I'm gonna roll all over your fancy Stan.
Steamroller, this Sunday, you're gonna be tasting my boots.
It's gonna be all out chaos right here in Hazzard County, and kids' seats are just $5. $5. $5. Don't waste time. Get your tickets today.
And we're back, ladies and gents. Continuing off on our last segment, we have another story about Black Friday shopping. Although this one's a bit negative. We now take you to Shelbys Story, live from our studio.
Black Friday was not my day. Nothing at all went right. I went into American Eagle for their 70% off sale, and this giant fat girl got the last extra small sweater, which clearly she could not fit into. If anyone deserved that sweater, it would have been me. I even asked her nicely if she could get a different size. She just looked at me like I was nuts. Then I ventured down the hall to Hollister. I seen this beautiful yellow sweater that would look totally hot on me. I walked over to pick it up, and this hideous blonde girl got there before I did. I tried to tell her that blonde should not wear yellow and she should give it to me, since I am a brunette and could pull it off better than she could. She refused and told me to get a life. Clearly she's the one that needs the reality check. By this time I was completely fed up. I needed to find a different store. I walked down the mall and seen Abercrombie & Fitch, and I knew they always have the best jeans. So I walked in to find the perfect size 00 jeans, and then the clerk told me size 00s weren't on sale. I had to buy them at full price. What is this world coming to? So finally, after all this, I decided to give up. Nothing was working out for me, and no store deserved my precious money.
Thank you for sharing that heart-wrenching story with us, Shelby. We now go to our site reporter, Stan Bellows, for an interview with a man whose name I cannot speak.
We are here in the home of the infamous villain known as Lord Voldemort.
I wouldn't say villain, but please call me Tom.
All right, Tom, since the legendary battle ended between you and the infamous Mr. Harry Potter, have you taken on a new enemy? Or perhaps you were plotting a second revenge on Mr. Potter?
Oh, no. Since the alleged feud ended between me and Harry, I realized that he's a pretty cool bloke, that Harry. In fact, I was a groomsman at his wedding. He's like a family now.
But you tried to kill Harry multiple times.
Allegedly.
We have on record that you made 14 attempts.
It was self-defense.
But didn't you perform a killing curse on Harry when he was just a baby?
Well, yes and no. You see, it was a dark time in my life. I was on the sauce, you know. Terrible, terrible stuff. And, well, Harry had a hold of me wand and was chewing on it, and I guess somehow he ignited the curse. But he didn't die. But I guess because it was me wand, you could technically say I performed the curse. But you know, wands don't kill people. Wizards kill people. And that wizard was Harry.
Well, that is an interesting take on the widely known knight. But, Tom, you killed his parents that night as well. Was that also self-defense?
Well, actually, when Harry ignited the curse, it bounced off his little head and went directly towards Mr. and Mrs. Potter, killing them instantly. It was all the result of a child playing with magic. It's all in the police report. It's the media that has blown the story out of proportion. Harry and I have long since put this behind us.
But it doesn't account for the other 13 times.
Oh no, it looks like you drank all your tea. Would you like some more? I'll go make another kettle.
No, it's all right. Could we just get back to the interview?
Yes. Oh, good. The interview. Go on.
You were going to explain the other 13 alleged attempts to kill Mr. Potter.
I don't think it's necessary. Harry and I have put the incidents behind us.
Okay. Moving on, Tom, do you have a response to the opinion of the ministry that you are unfit to carry a wand, or for that matter, perform magic?
What?
You do know that you are under investigation, which may result in losing your wizarding license.
Well, I never. I will make them pay.
Ah! The old cursed day they crossed the law of Voldemort. Vodacadabra!
Okay, that's about all I need.
What? You're done? I never got to talk about me website, www.hewhoshallnotbenamed.com.
Well, I'm sorry, we've run out of time. And now return to Bill in our studio.
Thank you, Stan. And now we go to reporter Sally Sanchez, who is at the home of a true American veteran, and is going to share with us a story that America has really been needing to hear.
Thank you, Bill. I'm standing in the home of a broken man, Dale Snitterman, to hear his heartbreaking story about the war. Since the dawn of man, there has been war. Whether it was over a piece of freshly killed meat or political boundaries, war has torn apart families, friends, and human bodies. We all know about the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, the Cold War, and the Vietnam War, but I'm here with a man who fought in a different kind of war. Tell me, Dale, where were you stationed?
Yeah, I was an allied human stationed at the base of the Mount Draenei during the Warcraft initiative.
Not many people are aware of the Warcraft. For those who don't, please explain.
World of Warcraft was a terrible conflict between the Allied forces and the ravenous Horde. The war's been going on for centuries, but a couple of years ago it became a bloodbath when the Burning Legion joined the fray.
The Burning Legion?
Yeah, I've spent many hours keeping my units of humans and dwarves alive. It's cost my life several times, but it's my duty as a soldier to respawn and continue the fight.
I understand you have a wife and children.
Yeah, they left me. She couldn't wait for the end of the war. She called it a stupid game. I finally had enough and yelled, "War is not a game." She immediately took my son and daughter and moved. She left me, and I can only hope to see my wife and kids again if we can end this conflict.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
It's okay. It was my fault.
Most wars have an effect on the economy. What does this war cost financially?
It's about $15 a month, maybe $13 for 6 months.
Oh my! And how long have you been involved in the war?
Since about 1998.
12 years?
Yes, ma'am. It's been 12 years, and in that time I've seen the Burning Crusades, the Wrath of the Lich King, the Cataclysm, Leroy Jenkins, and I've seen the Horde massacre a group of mourners on an on-field wake. Warcraft isn't a game, Sally. It's a nightmare. A terrible, necessary nightmare.
Thank you for your time. I hope that everything works out for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sally. We now return to our news specialist, Ben Gleck, to hear his report on local college banning carbonated drinks.
Hello, America. I'm Ben Gleck, and on today's On the Edge, you get to listen to me talk about the recent banning of soda vending machines at Raccoon Creek Community and Technical College. It seems health nutty, emphasis on the nutty, the president decided that students weren't responsible enough to have sodas or pop or what have you. This America makes me angry. Not only are these students' rights being revoked, a fascist is being allowed to run an educational facility. America, the Constitution is hanging by a thin enough thread as it is. When Joseph Priestley first discovered he could replicate carbonated mineral water, he did not expect its happy drinkers will be forced into the habits of Big Brother. That's not my version of America. I'm sure it's not yours. America used to be a place where one could happily drink pop on a hot day with friends and discuss the day's events. Back then, we had responsible presidents like Reagan, who made sure us law-abiding, hard-working Americans never had to worry about the future. We could drink our sugary sodas and never worry about the calories. America, I want you to join me later this month for a rally. We will take the fight directly to these men who will take away the rights that our boys overseas are fighting for and have been fighting for since the forefathers signed that glorious Declaration of Independence. My name is Ben Gleck, and this has been On the Edge. God bless America.